should do for next week? Because
I feel like you do that everywhere.
I feel like that would be important to do.
I feel like you're meant to do that anyway.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be important to do, so we can talk about that next week.
Yes.
Anyway, cool. We'll solve that at the end of it after we discuss.
I did just fuck up my vlog. I actually paused it, but I was fine.
cool.
Sorry about that. I actually fucked
Always
it
doing
up.
that.
So my reaction looked weird. Leave it alone. This second vlog. Something happened.
That's fine. Cool. So how have you guys felt this week has gone? And did you guys make any targets for yourself that you wanted to get done this week? Obviously, we did.
I was hoping I would get my team, but I didn't get it done.
Yeah.
Was that Mark Air?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That's the one from Sam's now.
Yeah. Wait, why didn't you do that?
Anna hasn't put something.
Oh, okay.
At least I know.
Oh no, she was asking, does anyone else have any more scenes in?
She wanted to.
Where are you? Because I was going to tell them to, because we're doing a vlog, but there's no one down there.
So,
Just go on.
wait, what was I saying? I was saying, oh yeah, Anna wanted to review it first, see what she was saying. Because she was like, oh, it's a good scene, it's probably too long. I didn't think it was too long.
I think it
I don't think
did.
it's-
I think it dragged a bit.
Huh?
I think you can do it, but you need to cut some stuff out. I think.
I just feel like there's no way you can cut it. Because I feel like a lot of it is
Yeah.
important.
Because you don't want it to
I guess
be...
if you cut certain lines, if that's possible.
Yeah, but a lot of those lines
I
still
feel
mention,
I
right?
feel like in
Yeah.
that attack, I can cut you about like 10.
How long is it normally? How long is the scene itself?
Well,
Like, from the
obviously,
movie?
the pace is slow because it's an emotional scene. So the original scene is probably about 6-7 minutes, maybe 8 if I'm.
You can shorten that down
Yeah.
to 4.
But
then
I'm guessing
I
that
feel like
scene,
if you do it fast paced, it ruins.
that scene that doesn't that I can't remember, does have like movements and stuff in it that makes it like longer. Like this one won't have more movements, that will make it longer.
No, of course not. There's no movement in this one, but the thing is, I feel like if you speak too fast in the
Yeah, like
it kind of ruins the
you
impact.
don't want
Yeah.
to rush it because a lot of it is the tense bit of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh well, I've got to figure it out.
Are there any more scenes that we want to maybe
Wait,
mention?
talk
to
about
Hannah?
your scenes. Talk about the scenes you chose and why you chose them.
I've chosen 2. I've chosen the 4 Yorkshiremen, and I've already casted that.
Yeah.
And I know wants to do that. I've
And
casted.
how did that go? Because didn't she make you do it?
Yeah, she made us do it. I wanted to do it so people could see what it was. I casted me, Henry, Callum, and Harrison, and I think
Solid
it
cast.
solid cast. Funniest people.
Comedy, yeah.
I'd say funniest people in the class who can do. They can all play comedy characters pretty well. No, this is just from what I've seen, and I feel like they all play comedy characters very well.
Yeah, but yeah.
They play comedy very well.
Yeah.
So
Callum,
why did you choose this?
why did I choose scene? Because we need a comedy scene.
What are you trying to showcase with yourself?
I guess accent work could be one of them because it's set in Yorkshire, up the north, and I'm trying maybe
What's that been?
a bit further up. It's in the north, so if you can find a Yorkshire accent online.
What about you then? What did you choose?
I chose. Well, to be honest, I
Or did
didn't.
someone choose for you? Is that-
Yeah.
Because you're in what
Does
you are.
he do-
in
Yeah.
I was really struggling at finding scenes because I don't know. I couldn't find something that suits my like characters. So Louise found a scene from Adolescence, which is one of it's a popular series because
Netflix, yeah.
yeah, it's on Netflix
Yeah,
and also
it's like a very real grounded series.
naturalism.
Yeah.
Stanislavski.
Okay.
It is Stanislavski, right?
Yeah. No,
yeah.
wait.
Correct.
Wait,
Mm.
Meisner?
Stanislavski is more
Which
realistic.
one's
I
using
guess.
your real emotions? Mine.
Oh, Stanislavski is using your real, like,
Oh, yeah, so
like your
So
personal.
that's the one I use. I don't
Meisner
think
is
it's
when you
Stanislavski.
create a character. and then you
Yeah.
get
They all base their ideas on
Are you
Stanislavski.
using Stanislavski for that scene? Because I don't know if he did, but I don't know. What about you? Wait, let me get that sure that's right.
What are your emotions when you're going through that scene as Jamie? Obviously, you cannot be like Jamie because he
Yeah.
possibly murdered someone.
Yeah.
Are you
But
ready?
how are you going to be that character?
Well, obviously, in all of the scene, at the ending of the scene, he shouts, and so, like, you can tell he's either like, I don't know, he's obviously,
Okay, so wait.
he's
'Cause
shouting.
You're kind of a little stumped there. Are you putting on anger for the scene for the sake there is anger, or are you putting on anger
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Because there were points where I noticed, like, stage direction wise, you weren't just doing the stage directions. Like, when there was a point I saw in your head where you stood up because you're like, oh, I need to stand up because Louise tells me to sit down.
One thing I've noticed is that like you wanted to follow more to the original. And
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you messed it up, you started apologizing, which I feel like it's not your thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like watching something and then trying to redo it the same way.
Yeah. I think what would be good for you is what I did in my old college. They did like not animal workshop in the case of like your like on all fours, but it's like animal in terms of like what emotions does this animal have.
Yeah.
And then you put that into the scene, and then it kind of changes your brain chemistry to go, okay, I can do this, this, and this. I know I can do that for this scene. And then you merge it.
Which one is it where there's you make a character and you build like seven questions? Is it 7 questions or is it?
That's Stanislavski.
Is it? Yeah.
It is.
What's it
7.
called again?
I don't know, but I do know
There's a
that.
name for it and I can't remember.
What character profile?
No, so usually when you're making a character and you're trying to build the character for the emotion, there's a few questions
Like, how's this
that
character
get you to
feeling?
that point. And I can't remember what.
I don't remember the name of it, but it is a Stanislavski.
Yeah, I think you should do some
Yeah.
research into it because I feel like that'll help you make it.
It gives you a basis in reality.
Like, obviously, you know what the show's about, right?
What,
Right.
adolescence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch
Yeah,
it.
so you know what's happening in the scene.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
why do you need to do it his way? How would you react?
Because I think I would probably react the same. Like, even though it's like slightly copying, like, if I was in that situation where, it was practically, he did, it was what's the word I'm looking for? But, okay, I don't know, I can't find the word. But it was practically
Describe the
shown.
word.
Nah, it's like, I don't know. But,
It's fine.
Fuck,
We'll
man.
move on.
Why
Just
four?
take a moment to like, when
Yeah.
maybe your goal should be to build the character profile.
Yeah.
What do you
Because
want
you know
from the
what he,
character?
you know what he is, you know what he's angry at, but you
Yeah.
don't want it to be a copycat as well.
Yeah, you don't want it to go, oh, he's angry in this scene, so I have to be angry. You want to
Yeah.
be
You
like,
want to find out.
That's the thing,
you want to get a hold of the reason
Yeah.
he is angry.
That's like, if I was
Yeah.
in his position,
Yeah.
I just murdered someone, and I don't want
To admit
the
that you
blame. Yeah, I don't want that.
You need to.
So surely you
whilst-
can-
I want to like push past like I want to. I don't know why he gets angry. It's almost as if he believes that he didn't do it, even though he did do
Yeah.
it. Like he's trying to like push past. Yeah.
You got something to say about?
It's just something I noticed when you were doing it, and I listened to the clip before you did it, and I'm thinking, I don't see Jamie as the character or who Jamie is in that scene. I just see Ben getting angry. I think you need to
Yeah.
act a bit more like, because you're trying your best to cover your tracks. You're trying your best like I didn't do it. I I feel like you did act a bit more erratic, or sound a bit shaky.
Yeah.
That because I don't like, because it's a really good scene, and I thought like, and I was thinking I'm not even there. I thought okay, how would I act if I was this? I was like, I'd act a bit shaky. I'd act like a bit like.
What I think is harder though is the accent. Do you know
The accent is harder.
Yeah.
The accent.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't say.
I'm pretty sure no matter what accent it has in the show, you can't bring that accent to your.
Yeah, the accent is a bit.
So it's
I'm
harder,
not
it's
doing
harder
that.
when you've heard it and you've got used to that. and
But the
you
fact
bring that back
that's
to
just
your-
his accent. That's just
Yeah.
his accent. He can't change that.
That's what I'm saying to Ben. Like you're saying like, oh, it sounds like Ben, but then maybe he's got to come.
It's
to the
not
fact
that it's the fact that it
Yeah, but-
sounds like Ben. It's just I'm seeing Ben getting angry.
That's
I'm
the
not
thing.
seeing the
I,
character.
that's the
getting
thing.
angry.
It's like, as Mackenzie said, I don't want to like copy the scene.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to live like I am Jamie. I want to live like it's like. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's my life.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
I'm in that situation myself, so my acting can become more naturalistic instead of like.
I get that.
What I
So
think,
that's probably where you. Yeah.
what I think would be good for you is like merge a bit of like my Stanislavski.
Stanislavski.
Yeah, because you're more Stanislavski, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say do a lot of research into it. Go like look into what kind of facilities Jamie was in, what could have led him to do that. Talk about like incel like life,
Yeah.
like stuff, all stuff which is like involved with him to like see where like his brain chemistry and stuff is. See where he is at this point, having
Yeah.
to do these therapy sessions each day, and then go put yourself in his shoes and go, okay, I know I feel these emotions when I'm in this position.
Yeah.
and then bring that to the scene rather than, I don't know if you're watching the videos a lot. I as a general rule, I don't re-watch a video over and over again and go, okay, this is a really good point. I go, okay, I need to do my own thing.
Yeah.
But if I'm copying a video, I'm not really acting, I'm just
I
copying.
feel like taking inspiration and copying like the
A different thing.
Yeah.
I'm reacting.
I feel like you can take
so important
inspiration,
with
but I
that.
feel like
Don't copy.
try to
Yeah.
be.
And make sure that, like, I don't know how Louise is doing it, but make sure you're actually listening to her rather than just remembering the
A
lines.
good point is
that's a-
Elise talked about how she felt during. She felt. Remember how she said she's never heard you scream like that. So it's what technique is that when you feel of someone else?
Meisner.
Nice, you're right. Yeah.
You're reacting, not acting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
reacting.
Louise was very Meisner heavy in that because she never heard you shout.
Yeah, I've never
And
heard
so
it, yeah.
you could see the tears in her eyes. She was shaking. I mean, I feel like you can feel off that as well. I feel like because
It's a heavy scene.
Yeah.
I would honestly, I would personally love to.
a lot of us,
see.
a lot of us were shocked.
It's a good shouty,
Yeah.
explosive scene. It's the
Yeah.
scenes that I would like to do, and I'm still trying to find those type of scenes. And I'm at this point, I'm kind of a bit annoyed with both the scenes I've picked are somewhat comedic.
Yeah.
I like the 4 Yorkshiremen and I like the Doctor Who scene I picked. I've done that with Faith. Hopefully she still remembers it, and I would like to do that.
Mhm.
I understand if she doesn't. We haven't done it at all. Alright. We haven't done it at all this week.
Yeah.
But I think that scene at least is going to be filmed because the context behind the scene is they're just walking out of an apartment. They're walking down like a council flat, and I think that's going to be filmed. And I think that would be a very interesting scene for me and Faith to do because we're just talking and walking. That's the whole scene behind it.
Yeah.
There's certain ways I need to react to say my lines, kind of how the Doctor would say it in that scene.
Yeah. But still at the same time,
You don't want to be.
not.
I don't not copy.
I'm not saying like make your own Doctor.
Yeah,
but,
I'm just
like think about where
I'm going
he's
off what
from.
my own things are.
Do you know that sort?
Backstory of the scene.
Yeah. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
like the
I
context.
do know the context of the scene.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me explaining Doctor Who, not a lot to
Go
you.
ahead.
So the scene behind it, there's these aliens called the Autons. They're essentially living plastic, and they kill people by having guns in their hands. So Rose Tyler, which is who Faith is playing, works at some store, and the Doctor is trying to track down these aliens and destroy them before they take over the world and shit. Rose unfortunately runs into them while the Doctor is also trying to stop them as well, and has caused this massive collision where the Doctor needs to find a way to destroy them while also like saving Rose and not her getting caught in the crossfire essentially. And Rose talking to the Doctor at the scene, she's just bewildered. She doesn't know what she's just saw, and she thinks the Doctor's lying to her. And near the end of the scene, the Doctor kind of like is a bit up his own arse in the scene. He usually is, because he's seen everything that he has in the world. So he realizes like, yeah, I'm. What she says, does the earth revolve around you? He says, kind of, yeah. And near the end, it's a bit comedic. Near the end, he says, goes into this small little monologue of how small we are as like
Yeah.
just a human race, and how he can feel the earth turning in this small speck of dust that we
Well,
are.
that's what chilling vibes.
It does have a chilling vibe.
Yeah.
Watching the scene originally, like it's comedic, it's funny, and then Rose says, "Well, tell me, who are you?" And as soon as she says that, the Doctor just turns to her. He's walking, just turns, and it can be done really well done. I feel like there's a lot of ways I can play with it.
Yeah.
And the 4 Yorkshiremen scene is also good. And I also want to find another scene that is actually a bit more serious, maybe a bit shouty or whatever.
Yeah.
But I still need to talk to Anna about that. I've had like 2 scenes I want to do. Well, I think just one, but it's from Better Call Saul, and it's a very sinister, very sinister, scary
Breaking Bad's universe, right? Yeah.
one of those universes. I told Anna about it, like I think Wednesday or whenever we did our scenes, and she said yes, send that to me, and I'll see what I can do. And she seemed to really like it, and it's a very sinister, somewhat terrifying, like monologue. I'll talk more about it.
Yeah.
So I think we should move on to Jaden now.
Go on, Jaden.
so
Talk about your.
The scene that I did,
Scenes.
so I've gotten 3 scenes. 2 of them are from the same series. I only really want to do one of them, but I know Anna was at least a little bit interested in she was thinking about the other one. during
She
the-
can talk about that.
but I think she mainly wants to do the first one, but she spoke to me like about the other one.
That's the one I'm on.
Yeah, so the first one was the one that you were in. That's when they're writing a letter. I'm like this academic smart kid, I guess, and Mackenzie is this like teddy boy, like a bit dick.
No idea how the whole
Has no idea how to write a letter.
Has no idea how the whole works.
It's a bit
Yeah.
stupid.
And I'm
He's a bit
basically-
thick.
Right, and I'm basically writing a letter for him. That's basically the breakdown of the scene. And then there's another scene basically right afterwards, which is continuing on the story from that episode. Because they're in national service, so they're in the RAF basically. And this guy has been nailed to the floor and can't move until he swears, I guess. And that's basically a breakdown of that story. But yeah, Anna will speak. I think Harrison, like that's what I was in. But yeah, Anna was speaking to me about the other scene. Kind of, she mentioned like how we could do certain aspects of it. And I was like, okay, cool. So I don't know if she wants to, or if she wants to do anything else, because if we do that scene, it's a lot of the boys, and I know she doesn't want too many scenes between people. So I think she might stick with the first scene. But yeah, so the third scene I found was this monologue, which I really like, which is, it's actually originally it's either French or German, I can't actually remember. But the monologue, I'll be speaking in English, obviously, I'm not going to try and learn German. But it's this guy, he's killed a bunch of people, and he's in court. And it's kind of a court where like everyone, like he's in the middle of the room and everyone around him is like, you deserve to die, or you're sick in the head, like you could have chosen not to kill these people. And then he's like, the way my brain works, I have no choice. Everyone has a choice to like not steal and not do this and that and the other. But like killing, that I don't have a choice in that.
Well done.
And that's like a monologue which I thought was quite good, and it's quite interesting that it's originally from Germany or France, I can't remember.
Any questions for Jamie before I go time?
Do you think you want to do both the scenes from that RAF show, or do you want to do just the one scene with Mackenzie and I, or the one where the guys boot to nail to the floor?
Personally, for me, I feel like the first one sticks.
Yeah, I feel like the first one sticks. The other one, comedy-wise, I prefer.
It's good. It's just very
But
dragged
I-
out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
the-
what I felt. It's- I
yeah,
don't
the
know if
other
I don't know
one-
if you lot felt like that as well. Like it just felt like
Yeah,
a bit
yeah.
like it was building up.
Yeah.
To a higher joke, but it's just
Yeah.
like so long to get there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Especially when it ended, it did feel a bit anticlimactic. I thought
Yeah.
you'd be ripped.
Obviously that works in normal shows, but
Yeah.
like when you've got such little time to perform a little scene, you don't have much time.
It's also because
Yeah.
it's a TV show and it also has a laugh track on it.
I think it would
so
be harder to translate.
You'd be
the
worried.
sentences.
You'd be worried that the laugh tracks that are
That's
there
what I was
are
just-
going to translate to the audience.
That's
Yeah.
what I was going to talk about. It was like because when I was doing it, I also remember when we watched the scene. I had no clue what I was doing. I remember when I did it with Jaden. The only thing I remembered was the laugh track. So when
Yeah.
I did it, I was like,
Was the laugh track?
I was like, I don't think
Help.
I was like, I don't think that joke hits. 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
it's
then
so
again,
different
it was
without-
our first time doing it.
No, I know.
So,
Yeah.
laugh tracks are usually weird.
I feel like it is a good
Yeah, but
It's a
yeah,
good
that's
beat.
why I said two scenes. One where there's not many characters in, one with a lot of characters in. Because I thought Anna would choose
Seem a bit
one
quiet.
or the other.
Do you know what? In my opinion, so like way before Anna chose scenes, Jaden showed me both of them as well, and
I showed you two.
Yeah.
I showed you that
the
the
writing
letter
one and also the nail
and
one, yeah.
not the no one, it was
Oh.
a different one. But I was like there's a lot of bits in that scene which you need prior
Oh,
knowledge
yeah,
to
yeah,
know, I guess.
yeah.
Where there's lots of inside jokes, which is like you need prior knowledge.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, in my opinion, when I was watching the one with writing, I obviously felt like, I don't know, I didn't see, like there was like, for me there's only like one really like one or two comedic things that I really extremely loved at, but then there was other bits where I just like laughed really tiny, like, I don't know. Like I like the scene,
Yeah.
but some bits were just not funny in my
Yeah,
opinion. But
I think it's funnier for me because I was brought up on that show.
yeah,
Yeah, it's funny to you.
I think it's just
Like,
too old for me.
I like
Yeah.
a lot.
Dated.
Do you know
a
if
lot
you
of
could
comedy
modernize
that.
it?
Pardon?
Could you maybe modernize it, or would that be like
I
too
was
much?
about to say, I feel like old comedy is harder now.
From like
Yeah.
70s.
You're
yeah.
explaining it to a whole new different audience. Like
Yeah.
back then, like
If we were that age back then, we would
Yeah.
have found it.
we would find hilarious, but
I
feel like everyone's-
I do find the scene funny. I think the scene's
Yeah,
hilarious
yeah.
from
Yeah.
watching the
So
clip.
my question is, how are you going to build towards that?
Or do you want to
Towards
do
what?
just
The
How you like? Obviously, you read the script and stuff, but how are you going to? Like, you've seen the original, but how are you going to change it up so it like somewhat hits the new type of audience? Because
Like-
people find it funny, yeah, but
Yeah.
what they find it as funny is many people went back to it.
yeah, I mean, so this scene is like, at least for me, it's like my opener to comedy. Like I didn't miss something like Shooting, which is kind of comedy, but that's the only comedic thing I've really done.
Yeah.
I guess Our House, kind of, but to me that doesn't really count because it wasn't like a joke thing. It was more laugh at the fucking fool, I guess. So this is like my introduction to comedy, I guess. So I don't want to like go super out and then mess it up, I guess. This is like a good like stepping stone to go, okay, I know I can go this far. For Rob's show, I'll go a bit further, I guess.
yeah? Totally.
Um, But yeah, I can try modernizing it a bit. I think because at least for me, I was brought up with that. Like I was like listening to radio shows like Hank Williams Half Hour, Firewood, Trust and Firewood, which are like from that sort of era, like the 60s, 70s, 80s. I was always brought up on that humour, so for me that was really funny. But for a lot of people who are very like Gen Z humour, it's not as funny, I guess. So if I can figure out a way to either slightly change the script or whatever, I will do that at some point. I'll look over that over the weekend, I guess.
Is there
But,
anything
yeah.
else that we want from this? Is there
Anything else to ask? Anything you guys want to ask?
Specifically in the scenes, or because we have talked about
We haven't talked about that yet. We'll get to
Beck,
it.
Shakespeare, or musical parts, yeah.
Sorry about the drums.
That's fine.
So how do we think back?
Beck.
I think Beck's going well. I think I said this.
Yeah, I did really well.
I said this last
2
week.
weeks.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I said
Now
this-
it's like in this. We do it.
we're doing it next week.
Yeah, next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Which will be.
16th.
The next time we do it, we'll do
The
Yeah.
16th.
the show.
16th is Tuesday.
So how are we feeling about how it's going?
Do you know?
I think it's the
I'm
best
so
show.
excited.
We're at this finish stage.
Yeah.
I personally think it's the best Beck show we've done.
Fair enough.
Well, no,
I disagree.
I disagreed, but then I saw the video and I was like, actually, it does look really cool. But that might just be the way that like Rob shot it. I think it's better than last year's Beck by a good bit.
I think there was
What was
a
last
lot.
year's?
Well, last year was
Beck,
the like
a
mess
collection of
of
songs.
random selections.
But it
Yeah.
was a bit messy because of constant pushback from the Beck potentially being closed
I feel like
down.
this is good. I feel like it's just very annoying when it comes to the parts, like let's say intro, because we had so much time to walk in freezing cold and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now it comes to the
Yeah.
but then now you have so little time to be in character and rush into your position to turn around.
Yeah.
One thing I
Yeah.
will say about this one, I think it is a bit short. It feels shorter than all the ones we did.
feels short, but I think that's because a lot of the
I feel like that's going to change when you get into the.
Maybe it does, but
Because
I'm
realistically, all we've done at that, since me and you, we've been here.
I'm saying this towards more you because we've been doing this for 3 years. We
Yeah.
did Grease, we did Prom, we did the show, the
But I feel like
Amalgamations,
for a
and
lot
now
of those
this.
songs, we were only on for a good like. The amount of scenes we're in now is nothing compared to the amount of scenes we've done. Like we did a few dancing downstairs. I don't know if you were on the stairs for the Grease part or you were on the
Oh,
stairs.
I was on the
Stairs?
stairs for the
Yeah, so we obviously danced downstairs and we just danced on stage and then we got taken off for a few scenes.
Yeah.
And then it just finished. So and then we next was was it the Paris one or was that Prom?
Prom.
I think-
Prom was when Prom was
Build
in
the Prom,
Memphis.
innit?
Yeah,
Build the Prom, yeah.
Build
That one was alright, but it was like it was just a big dance at the end.
Yeah.
We went in and out much.
Yeah.
I feel like, and then the next one was
the selection.
Mixed
selections,
ones, yeah.
multiple ones. I
Wicked.
also got a part, but yeah.
Elder
Yeah.
I think after that, how many other songs were we in?
We were in two.
Wait
Like
for it.
as a group, we were in two.
Yeah, so really, I think this has got, because we're level 4 now, we've got more parts in this than we have anything else. I feel like it's
Yes.
a lot more
Yeah.
different when it comes to Beck, and you're going to be in front of it, you're going to be like, damn, this is, especially when you wait, you're going to be like, god damn, this is taking so much time, this is
Yeah,
so
that's
long. Like,
Because like with how they did it last year, at least, because that's the only experience I had with the Beck show. For us, it was like we didn't do anything for the first like 3 or 4 songs, and then we were in, and then there was one more, and then now we weren't in, and then we were back on, and then it was done. So it was a lot of waiting around, I guess, for it.
so I was just I feel like the intro was just very hard to get to and character end up behind. And then also Master House, you know how like Love 2 come off. I'm hoping it won't be the same way that they come off towards us, because we need to be on like straight away.
Pretty quickly.
So if they're there in front of us and waiting there, it's going to be a bit of an issue. I'm hoping it's not going to be like
a lot
that.
of traffic.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only. I feel like it's good. We built good characters.
In that, like, if that does happen, we can style it out. We can have a moment where, like,
Oh, yeah, we've got-
where you go, oh yeah, yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? Something like that.
We've got enough. Yeah, you're right. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just thought it was disrespectful.
Because yeah, but like we can start it out because they are technically involved in that scene. Because like when Louise and Callum come in,
Who's your
it's
character?
like-
It's a good point.
like
Your character. Start with your character.
What?
In the back. Who's your character?
like how
Well,
you
like Master House.
What
Yeah.
do you go to? Are you
Well,
you or are you someone else?
I think so. I built obviously. I think I'm a soldier. I'm just a
Just a
French soldier, just there, just having fun. Yeah, a lonely one. I have no wife. I like a lot of sex, even though, like. No, okay, not me personally, but my character. Yeah. And he always like.
Why do you need to throw that in there?
You're just having.
There's a character profile in it.
Sure.
What else? So I try to like ask for that from different girls, and I always get turned down. And like, yeah.
You're just
I'm
having a
normally
night.
partnered
You're
up
essentially
with
just having a
James
night
now.
out. You're just having a night out with your mate. essentially.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
what
how I
about
see
you? Who's your character? You come on with me and Jaden.
Yeah, I come on with you and Jaden, and then there's Diani at the end.
What are you in?
I mean,
What are you in?
hi vlog.
hi guys.
I didn't interrupt your vlog. I'm joking.
Alright, who are you in your one?
Trying to think, I haven't really thought
You
that.
haven't really actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried to get an idea. I've just
Are you?
I haven't-
Are you like we're all drunk, but are you?
my idea is
drunk
kind of
now?
like
At least
I'm
drunk?
I'm essentially the designated driver for both of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
so
you're
at least drunk.
I'm the least drunk out of all of it. I'm just having a fun time there, but you're having to pull him on, and I know you're having a good
I'm
time.
definitely
pulling-
the most drunk.
Yeah.
No, he's the most drunk because he needs to sit.
No, I think you're the most drunk.
No, you're the most drunk because he
need
needs
to
to
sit
sit.
down.
No, yeah, I got confused. He's the most drunk because you need to sit down, and I think he's just having a fun
I
time.
I've got
think-
problems with mental
I think you're more of. Well, I think we're like similar levels of drunk, but you're more of the like you're about like passed out.
Oh,
drunk.
dessert.
I'm more of the everything
I
around me.
need
is
to
the
be
funniest
dragged.
thing.
I need to be dragged on and dragged off.
Yeah.
Throughout that.
But like for me, it's
And
like, everything around me is the
I've
funniest
got a
thing.
problem whole say, so I've got problems with you. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You're laughing
Yeah.
all over it.
Yeah,
That's why I come
yeah.
up like we love that.
Yeah, my character has like major beef with like with
the
Harrison's
looks like
character.
Yeah, the funny looks like he hates us in that song.
I do hate you in that song.
Yeah.
I do because I'm just trying to like
Is that-
trying to keep you lot
And
organised.
then the last one we come in for is
One
What they
day.
do, I like that song a lot.
Uh,
I like that song.
how do you feel about that? It's very fast paced.
do you know, it's such a sick song.
It's a good song, but like think about it in terms of how we come on. 'Cause we have to run.
We
straight
have
on.
to
Yeah,
run,
we
we
do,
have
yeah.
to dash
We have
on.
to dash,
we
and
have to
I
dash
barely
on.
even make it to be honest.
I mean,
might
I
have
make
to-
it, but-
I might have to learn what lines before that and run just before it, even if I'm
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
Just because at the same time, like
Where's your position?
I've got to be on the left side of Jake, but the problem is I always end up just behind him,
Yeah.
or just slightly to the right, of him, which means I'm not running as far. But then again, it's one side of the stage and another one, so that's a problem.
Yeah.
I think the back is smaller, is it not? Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
No, they said it's the exact same size.
Oh, is that
Is
so?
it?
Yeah, apparently.
So,
Oh, well
yeah.
then that's the problem. I,
I swear down there used to be so much. Well, obviously
I don't-
it
we
can't
have-
change, but I feel like
I
it was
can't
smaller.
honestly-
What about you, Matt? Do you have any problems walking towards the stage? Like getting there in time? So
I just worry like,
some of you have to walk short distances.
yeah, I have to run on.
What are you
So
doing?
me and Henry have a little switch, and we have to run.
Keep
Oh,
going,
just
man.
Harrison.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah, and we have to run, and we all like it's never happened before, but this one today, we almost bumped into each other.
Who?
Me and Henry. And so it was just like,
Okay, so how you prevent that?
just like doing what we usually do. I won there, and then he won.
Oh, was
here.
it, what, did it change because you ran a different way? Or he ran a different way?
I have no idea. I don't know who it was. It probably wasn't me. It probably was him. We just almost bumped into each other. We didn't, but I had to like do a cheeky
What
turn.
about you, Jeff? How was it for you?
I-
Because you've got to be on the
Running the
ground.
place is fine to me, to be honest, but I take massive strides, so
You're already halfway across the stage when I start running, mate.
yeah. Because the way I've got to do it is I've got to wait for Charlie to go first before I go. Because if I go first, the way we're positioned,
Yeah.
well, the way Danny's positioned us, if I go first, Charlie's going to bump into me. So I let Charlie go first, then I go after him.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then
Depending when you do this.
I'm on the side and I'm just marching on with like the level 1s, the level 2s, and
Yeah.
level 3s. Because I'm the
How
only
was
one.
that?
It's
'Cause
alright.
I don't know, I've never actually sat down and looked.
It's alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't complain about it. I mean, I would honestly rather be on the stage with you lot.
yeah.
Obviously, because I like when you all conjugate to one another. But,
that's
hey-
so hard though, because like most people are really so silly about it.
I know,
I'm
I know, but that's
I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
yeah, I know, but it's funny.
It's funny, but
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
it takes
as
like
long as the
very-
audience can't hear it, people just screaming, "Whoa, whoa,
Yeah, no,
whoa, whoa."
if we had mics, we could hear, whoa.
Nah,
So
but
no,
I
I
like
try
that.
to be serious.
Yeah.
I give you a little, I give you a hug, like I'm sending you off to a goodbye and something, and then you got people to my ear just going, yeah, we're going, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. The thing is with that, because of like how far back you are,
You can get it.
like the hug thing like works, sure,
I think the front one here.
but like
Front-
it's more of a visual thing that people are like, isn't we're so excited when it's over and stuff like that. And like at least that's how I see it. So I've always been like, okay, I need to be like jumping around so that they can see it. Because like when you're doing like smaller movements that far back, and like the audience can't really see you, they can't really see what's happening. Like if it's like middle of the scene, sure, fair play. But like, or like if it's recorded, fair play. But like if not, you kind of need to just make it as big as you can, which is what I'm kind of doing.
Anyone else got any questions?
Not that I can think of.
Beck specific.
Anyone?
Nah, I don't have any.
Yeah, no Beck specific. I think we're.
Okay.
Or actually, like you and Nathaniel decided not to be in.
Oh, yeah.
No, okay, no.
Oh
Leave me
yeah, that's
alone.
your result, that's your problem.
Leave me alone with that. At least I came in for the last bit. I had a match.
Did it for the last
so
one,
it's
but
not.
I had to do like 3 runs without both of you.
Let's talk about that then. You were missing 2 people that you come on stage.
Yeah,
with,
so
you had that all by yourself. How
full
did you deal with
context,
that?
I think full context, I think we've already gone over it, but full context. We come in, Nathaniel was carrying the chair, going in, I don't really look at you, so I don't know how you're acting during that, but I'm basically, like, got Mackenzie's arm around my shoulder, I'm basically carrying him in a little bit, like,
Drag me onto the chair.
yeah, dragging him onto the chair, like, I put him down, and then like I sit down next to him, well I fall over, I'm like laughing, everything's like the funniest thing to me because I'm really drunk and I'm laughing at Harrison because he's ultra serious all the time. But then Mackenzie and Nathaniel weren't in. Here comes the problem solving. So I'm like, Mackenzie has a pretty decent role in that. Full, yeah. So
I
like,
meant to interact with Callum.
yeah, he
So
interacted
it's
with
not me
Callum.
who's he interacted with.
Yeah, so
Did you give him a hug as well?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was.
I was making sure, sorry.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I got to fill in for Mackenzie, but I also got to fill in to bring the chair in for me, because that's that's your job, but that's also it's part of our set, and it's also part of like Diani's character as well. So I got to build that.
How long have we been talking?
34 minutes.
It's fine. I really heard that.
Anything else anybody wants?
But just to finish on that bit. But yeah, so yeah, you go around. So I had to use my necklace because I didn't have a hairband or anything to as a necklace chain. Oh, sorry.
You could just improvise it as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to. I mean,
Yeah.
I think obviously.
I think Louise has a moment where she's like, oh look at this, guys, and then takes it off. I might be wrong, but I think she does. And that's what Danny I think said it. I don't know if she still does that. But yeah, so that was the problem solving. So I basically came on with the chair acting. So I wanted to do it with my own character rather than mimicking either of your characters. So I basically came on with the chair, like almost falling over, and then like struggling to put the chair down, and then sit down, and then I'm like interacting with Diani's character and like Ben's character, and then Harrison's character. Then I'm getting up, interacting with Callum, doing your job, and then going round, and then hugging Callum, and then getting back to her. And then I realised, like right before the end, because normally I drag you off, I was like, I don't really have an excuse to leave, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna fall off stage.
Think about these things like that, just in case, God forbid.
Yeah.
God forbid me and Danny don't get to the bed.
Yeah.
I feel like you just might need to think about what your leaving reaction is.
Yeah, but like I basically just went, I got the chair, I'm falling off stage, and I'm really trying.
I mean, to be fair, you could. Everyone comes up at the same time. So
Yeah.
You could look around and like, oh, everyone's leaving, and then be like, wait.
Yeah.
I feel like
Cool.
Anything
I
else
think-
anyone want to talk about?
Any more about that? Cool.
No,
Not about the
Okay.
bag, I guess there's other things to talk about.
Shakespeare.
Oh, God,
It's coming up to
I
Friday.
accept it. No, out for this.
Mackenzie wasn't in for Shakespeare. He
Okay.
did not see the sonnets. Basically, we have lots of sonnets that Shakespeare made for our Shakespeare pieces in the show. We all get to choose one sonnet that we get to perform. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to perform them, whether
I
we're
think
doing
there's
scenes with
what I
them,
believe
or whether we're
happening.
going to be just saying them.
What I believe is happening with the sonnets is we pick one that we want to do. I think we perform it or show it to Rob, and he will. I think there will be some sonnets that we do by ourselves, or some people do sonnets by themselves,
Yeah.
And
and,
some
then the
will
big
be groups.
sonnets will be with groups. So like, and I think there may be one big group sonnet, and I think he's going to try and work around that, maybe with
Yeah.
one person reading the sonnet and two people acting the sonnet while the
Yeah,
person
that's
reading
what I
as a
think.
narrator.
My question is, I obviously don't know much about it. I wasn't informed much. I still got to learn about it. But I obviously know that both people, anybody in the class can't at the same time. So you're going to be essentially
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
for your own life.
Yeah.
So my question is, how do you feel about having to
Fight over it.
fight for it?
I'm actually looking forward to it.
There's enough of them that hopefully we won't need to fight over.
I just feel like it's a situation of like you need to learn from all of them,
What-
just in case.
what I'm gonna
Because I feel
do-
like if you wait till last minute,
Yeah.
and like
I've
say,
already,
oh,
that's why I've
it's
already,
free now,
that's
we do it.
why I've picked like 3 already.
Yeah, I'd say pick more than
I'd
one
say-
that you're okay with, so then you have a backup.
I've picked 3 already.
But you know, how many sons is there in total?
More than 100, probably
Oh,
200.
there's 100.
Not in
What-
there.
what-
No, no, we have.
How much is in there?
I think
Oh, there's-
ours is about like
it-
20
it's-
or something.
There's,
Yeah,
there's
but-
roughly 20, but in total sonnets.
There's
generally.
usually, I remember counting about 14, 15 people in a class, so that means that leaves you about 6 or 5.
It leaves about 5, 6 that's spare.
No, it leaves us
So that
about
leaves you
like
So about 6, 7.
5 or like
Three
6,
sonnets.
7 in it.
So, you know, if I was you, I know it might sound like a lot, but they are short, right?
Yeah, they're fairly
Yeah.
short.
I'd say at
Yeah.
least,
Yeah.
I'd say at least to get 5 sonnets, because I feel like the chances all 5 being taken are very low.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right?
I already have 3 of mine.
Yeah, so I'd say probably learn about 5, maybe 6, because they are extremely short.
Yeah, and if you want that one, be vocal about it, because then anyone that goes, oh, I kind of want to do that one, they'll go, oh, actually, that guy's doing it, I won't do that one then.
Yeah, I feel,
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of our class isn't very like, oh, I'm gonna take that. You
Yeah.
can step away.
I
A
think-
lot of us will be like, no, you take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
I
think
feel
like, yeah, not anymore. I think like a few people from like last year or the year before
I feel like this
would
is-
have gone, oh no, I want that one, so I have to have that one. But this year, the class,
There's,
the class
there's,
we
there's
have
one
right
that I
now-
would primarily want. It's the one that we did with Rob, Sonic 29. But if I can't do that, then there's already one that I'm going
Yeah.
to do.
I
Yeah.
feel like this is a situation where you need to be greedy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Rob wants you to be greedy.
And it,
Yeah.
and
Wants
it-
you to fight for
I think what Rob wants from us before when we should say it to him is to actually know what the hell we're saying and not just read it.
Yeah.
That's what I.
That's the issue. That's an
First
issue.
time-
That's an issue that I know you had that issue.
I did.
That's an issue I'm seeing with a lot of other people thinking
I feel
like
like sonnets and Shakespeare are very different.
they are
Shakespeare
are.
is terrible. Like it's not terrible. I can't say that because that's
Yeah.
what we do. But
It's different.
You just you
it's
need to
different.
understand
It's-
this before you say
It's
it.
very
You
hard.
need to understand what Shakespeare's writing is. So the plays themselves are usually about a certain theme or a certain period of time in that era, but the sonnets are towards 2 people. They're towards a man and a woman, and you need to like find that perspective. Like you actually need to be Shakespeare in that moment and
Yeah.
understand what he was trying to convey to these people. Because the plays are different. Those are usually about the themes about certain characters are saying something
So,
different.
in terms of sonnets, what are you guys going to do to research on that? Because I don't know actually what you're meant to do.
I think I'm
I
going
know,
to.
look it up,
it's
isn't
you, but-
I think what I'm going to do
What
is
you-
research the like words and what they mean in the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Because researching the
Get the translation.
get the translation of it.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do. This is what I did for my Shakespeare audition last year. Yeah, in like July. Yeah, in July. Is we had to do research for it. At least I did research for it, and I got the monologue. And in brackets or like footnotes, I would put a definition of what that line meant. Like for like every maybe like 2 lines, I'd put like a small paragraph of what that meant. And then that's probably what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to find the one I want to do, or find the 2 that I want to do, and like look through the words, find the translation of those words, and then like translate them to what Shakespeare probably meant when he wrote that down, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
What about you then? How are you now?
Well, I'm probably just gonna research, like, basically practically what Final said, just research words, translate them, like, because obviously there's a lot of words, like, I've done Shakespeare for several years now, and, well, several years is a bit a lot, but, like,
You've
I've done
done it
it
a
for a
few
long
times.
time, yeah. And so a lot of the words I do know, however, there's a lot of them that I just still haven't got a clue what they actually mean. So I'll research them. I still haven't found a sonnet. I know we should probably be starting that because
Yeah, I think look over that over the weekend and
But I just
figure
haven't found
what.
one yet.
Because it's for next Thursday, like
Yeah.
find
Is it
one.
next Thursday?
Yeah, next Thursday.
Oh, for next one day. Oh yeah.
Find one. It's only 4 lines. 4 lines.
14.
It's 14 lines.
Sure.
And that's like easy enough to like learn in like a day or so.
Have fun at work.
Okay, sure. Come on. Alright.
Right,
What else? Anything else? Or was that a second?
It's coming up to 42 minutes, so
I
It is
feel
coming.
this is my third recording of this same
quickly
vlog.
go over musicals because we haven't got because that's probably
I chose Seven Brothers, or both of them.
do we all have to pick a musical?
I don't
Because
know.
that's what I'm.
I believe so. They said something about legit, but everyone's not going for legit anymore. Like some non-legit musicals have gone out, but I'll still
yeah.
try and find
I'm
a
still
non-musical
trying.
and legit.
I
So I
now.
bought even and Seven Brothers because it's very old.
Yeah.
Seven Brothers is like one of those
Yeah.
old, like your mum's dad knows it or something.
But you know it.
Oh yeah, I had to grow up with it. My mum loved that movie.
Well, you know that's good. The things I'm worried about, I didn't know we all had to do a musical or
Yeah.
like a
I feel like most people know this.
duet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think half of the musicals like handed to Anna will be said, oh yeah, no, because like think about it, like a lot of the musicals, like the songs will be about 2-3 minutes long maybe.
Oh,
depending on what it
it was
is.
supposed to be today, but we obviously
Yeah.
distanced that, so we've got extra time to plan applications.
Yeah.
So I feel like
If
now
we all have to do it, I think I have like 2 in mind.
Yeah.
There's
I have some in mind, but I don't know if you
Yeah.
because mine is very
maybe 3, but
mine is very it's not impressive.
Is it a
It's
solo?
It's not like I'm pushing myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is it a solo?
No, I would say because the guy sings it himself, he sings the verse by himself, but then again, there are loads of harmonies and backing vocals and
Is it like
it's like a group song.
the
but
one
like,
we were doing earlier? The
Yes,
Postman
yes,
one?
exactly like that one.
Yeah, where it's one at the
Where
start
one person
and
sings
one
that song
at the
and then
end.
everyone joins.
I think a lot of the musical songs Anna will push to have that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
So then that
So
everyone's
maybe
involved
mine
with
will,
the
but
musicals.
hopefully we'll see. We'll see.
I think I have like
Yeah.
3 in mind. Now that you mention it, I have one. I've had one in mind that I wanted to do for a while. It's probably the best duet you can do
Yeah.
because it's more. It's from a musical called I think it's called Ordinary Places.
I think I've heard that.
And there's two songs. One's called Favorite Places, and one of them is just called Fine.
I think I've heard this because I wanted to do it for ATS at one point.
Yeah, for Fine, it's really good because it's essentially just a conversation between a husband and a wife who are kind of just complaining about trying to get to this restaurant on time. and like they're bickering back and forth like very passive aggressively, and then there's scene bits and you could act it out, and then there are like small solo bits for the man to do and small bits for the guy to do, and then there's if Animal's legit, then I thought Fiddler on the Roof because
Oh, I love Fiddler.
I watched that movie. I watched
If I
that.
was a
movie.
rich man, it's great.
I think that would be good for me because I need something that is a deep voice. I still don't have a vocal.
But let's see
range.
if you can build that.
The craziest thing is, Nathaniel.
You want
so,
to do that as well?
Because you're about to
Oh,
do
my
Fiddler.
storage is almost full.
Do you,
Wait, I'm gonna go on this
It's
one.
fine, it's fine.
Okay, that-
Okay. Okay, so the funniest thing is,
Because you can do
so that's the thing. I did not. I have like. Let me come actually.
Jesus Christ, I'm back to be trading this.
Was you gonna do Fiddler on the Roof?
No,
But
but so okay. Let me just context. So I could not find anything to do. Like I did find one song, and it's too hard for our class. It's like opera, like everything. Sent it to Anna. She said, yeah, it's too hard. And then how do I say it? Like I didn't have any song today. I didn't have any songs until I used Snapchat AI. Don't judge me. I had no idea. I couldn't find any musicals. I did Snapchat AI to find me some legit musicals, and I found Fiddler on the Roof. And I think we're talking about the same. What? I don't know what it's called. Sunrise, Sunset.
I'd have to look
Right.
it up, but I did. It's a good musical, and there is another one that I would like to do. Actually, there's actually a lot I would like
we
to
know
do.
what-
One of them is Cabaret,
so we,
but that's maybe Python. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable. Okay, I think we should start wrapping up.
Yeah.
It's got to 46
Just
minutes.
to talk about, because so I'm not a musical theatre student at all. Well, I am, but I'm not.
I'm gonna go. I finished what I've been saying. I have to just get my stuff.
Alright,
See you-
have fun with
see
that,
you
man.
later.
I'm not a musical theatre student by any measure, but I searched up legit musicals. A lot of them I just don't really know. But apparently Jungle Book.
Jungle Book.
There's a song called "I Want to Be Like You," which
You're
I-
really gonna do Jungle Book?
it's
which that song is one
I
that
can't argue with a person who's not really into.
yeah.
Fair enough.
That's a song that I can talk to my singing coach and I can.
It's a good place to start, because you've been introduced to us, obviously, for what?
Yeah.
a year, two?
So I've done 2 years of straight just normal theatre, not musical theatre, and I'm being shoved into musical theatre.
Yeah,
You
it's hard, yeah.
did a year of normal musical, then normal, and then musical.
Yeah.
Well, 50-50.
We should probably start wrapping up soon.
But yeah, but that's what I'm gonna just.
Maybe we should start wrapping up soon.
Yeah,
Wrapping up to an hour.
we didn't really talk about
We've almost gone
targets.
for an hour.
We didn't really talk about targets, but that's fine.
We'll talk about that later, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's-
Bye bye.